Hey there, Leadership Council. This is Kyle Anderson, your Executive Director. It's Field Trip Friday again, and we are joined today by Rochelle Lingerman from Plocher Construction. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for coming out and seeing what we got going on.
Well, this project is amazing. Rochelle just put us on a whirlwind tour. So much going on here. It's amazing. It looks beautiful, as you can tell, and this is only a part of it. If you don't mind, could you give a lot of people might not know about this project. Do you mind giving us a brief overview of the project? Just brief.
Yeah, so if you are in the Edwardsville area, you've probably driven by and saw the holes in the nets go up over the past few months and the activity going on here. We're adjacent to Plummer Park, so if you've been there with kids stuff, you've probably also seen it. This facility sits on 12 acres and it consists of different areas. There's a very nice restaurant that is being built with a large exterior patio, about 4,000 square foot outside patio. It can be closed for the cooler months. And then there's a 40-bay driving range that we're standing in now. And then there's also a putting course that'll be out front that folks can practice their putting skills. So.
I need that.
Yeah, it all works together, and you can come, you can have dinner, you can golf, you can just golf, you can just have dinner. So there's many options when you come here.
Drive for show, putt for dough. So you need to practice putting. So obviously this is a huge project. A lot of hands involved in it. And during our tour, you mentioned several times that our workforce here, which we preach all the time, are rock stars. I love hearing that. It's from somebody who's actually doing things in the area, and we preach it all the time to businesses who are looking at this area. Can you elaborate a little bit about what that means? What do you mean by our workforce or rock stars?
Well, we can't do what we do without our team, and our guys have been with us for, even the ones who've only been with us a short time. We know that they're superstars. We continue to keep the work coming to keep them busy because we know that laying them off we might not get them back, and so we always try to make sure that we have enough work ahead of them to keep it going, because these guys are what makes projects happen. We do a lot of really challenging stuff. This building was challenging, but we do a lot of water, wastewater treatment facilities, we do a lot of bridges, we do a lot of infrastructure, and that stuff is very unique. And it takes a special skill set, and our guys are the guys that can do it. And not just do one of those sectors really well, but they can jump in and do them all. One day they can be here at a building type project, and the next day they could be out on a bridge. So, again, you said it,
yeah.
I said it about 10 times, that they're superstars, and they're what makes the community growth happen. Without the workforce area, and especially our folks, the community wouldn't be growing like it is.
Sure. A lot of companies are afraid about workforce showing up and having the skill set. We have that. We take great pride in it. And it's tough to convey that sometimes, but for another company to hear you guys who are doing large-scale projects say that, it means a lot. So workforce, and then we have a very robust business community in Southwestern Illinois that a lot of people might not really recognize. And you said you guys have a great partnership with a lot of local businesses. So I want to send that message. So businesses who are looking to locate here or do work here, there is that ecosystem of other companies who can help them, right?
Yeah, we always use local when we can. We prefer to use local. We're from the Metro East area. We do a lot of work in the Metro East St. Louis area, about 50-50 this year and forward. So we know a lot of the contractors. We don't want to call on other companies from outside of the state or even further parts of Illinois, because we want to keep working with them. We've worked with them for the past 30 years. We know them. It's fantastic. We put projects out for bid. We get multiple bids. We know they're all going to be able to perform successfully. So just like true construction maintenance, COVID gets the job, but we are very fortunate that we have many options of subcontractors and suppliers to use around here. We built these relationships, like I said, over the past 30 years, and specifically to this project, there's about 20 very good, trusted subcontractors that have been part of this.
20, that's huge.
Part of this project.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to do something like this, lots of different details and coordination. So yeah, we're very proud of our relationships that we've built over the years, but then also they make it easy that they're good contractors and we can get many choices to use here. So yeah, there's definitely a lot. Hopefully.
That makes my heart sing. So thank you so much. I know the Leadership Council, Susan, Weston, Karen, and I, we've already spoken about it. We're going to have an event here. You guys are already accepting reservations for corporate events and things like that, right?
Yeah, so the facility folks, Park and North Golf Club, they have a website. I think it's parknorthgolfclub.com. I think it's very simple, but if you Google it, you'll be able to find, and maybe you guys can put it in the show notes.
We'll put it in the comments below,
And,
for sure.
But yeah, so you could go talk to those guys that are operating the facility and managing it, and they'd be able to set you up with reservations for booking events or individual days or even just dinner. But yeah, they're starting to take reservations and booking events right now. So
For me, this project like this is more than just this simple project. It sends a message to everybody that Southwestern Illinois is we're a metro area. This type of projects only happen in metro areas, and we're a 680,000 population metro area. That this project, along with that data, should tell a clear message that we have Prairie Farms building right across the road, another Plocher construction project building right across expanding right across the interstate here. Should send a clear message that we have the workforce, we have the means, we have the quality of life here that any company, manufacturing, corporate, can have it. So it's not happening. So Michelle, thank you so much for your time today. Great facility. Thanks for everything you do for our area.